Hey everyone, welcome to week 2 of maths where we're going to be looking at compound interest for I think now the 4th time together. Our goal today is to recall how to calculate our future and present values in compound interest problems. So, just a bit of a quick review. Our compound interest formula looks like this, where A is equal to P outside of 1 plus I all to the power of N, where A is the future value of the investment, P is our principal or present value. Don't forget when we write I, we always write it as a decimal, and we need to remember to divide by the number of compounding periods per year. N, that power at the top, is the number of compounding periods. Another thing to recall is that if we want to calculate the actual interest on a loan or on an investment, it's the amount at the end, or that future value, minus P, the principal. So we've got 3 examples on this today. They're nice and easy. Hopefully we recall how to do this and we can get just stuck straight into some questions. So let's have a look at the first one. Example 5. Use the compound interest formula to calculate the future value of $5,000 invested at 4% per annum, compounded annually for 5 years. Write your answer to the nearest cent. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to write the formula. A is equal to P1 plus I to the power of N. In this case, we're looking to calculate A, the future value. So let's substitute in what we know. We know the principal is $5,000. 1 plus I, so that's 0.04. Remember, we keep that as a decimal, so we have to divide by 100. And the number of compounding periods per year is just 1 because it's compounded annually. So we can divide that by 1 or just keep it how it is, all to the power of 5 years. If we pop that in our calculator, we end up with the amount $6,083.26. Moving on to example 6, slightly different, we're now compounding monthly. We have $4,500 is invested for 3 years at 6% compounded monthly. Using the compound interest formula, determine the future value of the investment to the nearest cent. So the first thing we're going to do to start is, of course, write out our formula. And then we're going to substitute in what we know. Our principal in this case is $4,500. Our interest is 0.06 divided by 12. Remember, there are 12 compounds in a year when we compound monthly. All to the power of, now we compound monthly, so that's 3 years, but we have to multiply that by 12. So in fact, there's going to be 36 individual compounds here. Popping that into our calculator, we get that our final value, or our future value for the investment, is $5,385.06. All right. Our final example is now when we're trying to actually find the principal amount. So let's get on to that. Example 7, using the compound interest formula to find the present value required to yield a future value of $6,842.85 after compounding every 6 months at a rate of 8% per annum for 4 years. Write your answer correct to the nearest dollar. All right, nearest dollar. So let's write out our formula. This time we're looking for P, so we're going to know everything here but P. So let's substitute in, let me just move that across. Let's substitute in what we know, and then we're going to have to rearrange for P. So we know we have $6,842.85 as our amounts. P1 plus, now our interest rate is 8%, so 0.08. And if it compounds every 6 months, that means it compounds twice per year. So there's 2 compounding periods per year. For 4 years, times compounding twice per year. So there will be 8 compounding periods altogether. I'm going to pop this section here into my calculator, and I end up with, let's write this on a new line, P times, if I just evaluate that section I've underlined, I get 1.36856905. So now I'm going to have to divide both sides by that number. All right, so 1.36856905. Which means my principal amount is going to be $5,000. So if you pop that in your calculator, you get 5,000.00 or something, and we're asked to round to the nearest dollar, so we don't need to write any cents there. Once you've written those examples down, head to exercise 7.4 and have a go at the questions 1 to 13, and let me know if you have any questions.